welcome back to a new year. Crypto Warehouse has come back, all guns blazing. I am Mike, and I am with Julian.
Morning.
And Brogan.
Hello.
And today's stream is a little bit different, as we are now Crypto Warehouses. We are live on Twitter, Facebook, and of course, YouTube for our regular audience. So if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, say hello, and we'll give you a shout out later on. Today, we're going to be looking at the signals that has Bitcoin reached the bottom, or do we have another 5 or 6 weeks left? We don't know. So we're going to have a look at that. We've got some information about Logan Paul, and is he or is he not going to sue CoffeeZilla? Then we have some useful information about AI and NFTs at the end, which Brogan will be covering. But before we do that, as it's customary on this channel, we need to know what we've been up to for the last 3 or 4 days. Julian.
Watching TV. Pretty much. Yeah. Yesterday was quite sad, I thought. Gianluca Vialli.
Very sad.
Very sad day.
Very sad day.
And then it got taken over and destroyed by more Harry supposed revelations.
I don't know, is Harry now a banned word on YouTube?
He probably will be soon.
Does it go in with the U and the C words these days?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say that word.
No, I don't think so.
I know we're not fans of him anymore, though, are we?
No.
No, I don't think so. Brogan, what do you think of Harry?
No, I don't like him. Kick him out. Get rid of him. Don't even associate with him. Don't even think about him. He's not us anymore. He's not English.
Get rid of him.
He's American now.
So what did they do we've excommunicated him.
That's right.
Exiled him from...
I completely agree. Can you, therefore, before we get in, look at the crypto prices for us?
Hopefully.
16,950, Julian.
Here we go.
What do you think?
900.
16,950. I don't know. It's a guess.
16,890.
Are we on it? We are, okay. We've got 16,920.
Are you closer?
What did you say?
890. We're exactly the same distance apart.
Yeah, but I'm on, my glass is half full.
You've over-egged it. You overshot.
You're Yorkshire. You're half empty. As always, you're half empty.
That's a draw, but a moral win for me.
Mainly because you can't begrudge to fill a full cup of tea.
You should always leave it with breathing room.
That's
it's like a glass of wine.
What's on the left-hand side of the screen?
It's cut off on the TV because the TV's a bit dodgy, but it is YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and all the viewers.
Oh, right, okay.
Quite nice. It's quite nice budget.
Very good.
There's a lot of things because we're using this new thing now today, and for the foreseeable future of streaming. So I have to focus on a lot of things right now.
New technology.
So I'm looking at it for
always changing,
always changing, always revolving and evolving.
Yeah.
Evolution, not revolution.
Absolutely.
So can you take us through the word on the bird? There's a couple of things on here which I want to go through very quickly because Julian needs to be kept informed.
All right. Well, the first one. Breaking. BlackRock adds Bitcoin to its list of assets for its global allocation fund. It's far from dead.
Yeah. So
this is when we had high hopes for BlackRock, isn't it? And then it got all tangled.
It's BlackRock and Coinbase.
Yeah.
They're the two that have signed into the partnership.
Yeah, but didn't they get a little bit tangled up with the old...
FTX?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. BlackRock are making moves to try and ring fence Bitcoin so they can sell it to their investors.
Right.
So that's what BlackRock are trying to do. But everybody's calling for the bottom and everybody's saying Bitcoin has died for the 485th time. Yet BlackRock are ploughing ahead by adding it to their various different funds.
Yeah.
So this is a positive news.
Definitely.
But as we keep saying, in a bear market, you don't have any price movement on positive news.
No.
And some of the things that we're going to talk about later with Gemini and Silvergate, they should have crashed the price of Bitcoin in the last 24 hours.
And
today, it hasn't. Today was supposed to be the day where we look at the carnage of the Bitcoin price, and it hasn't
nothing's
actually
happened again, has it?
Nothing's happened again. What's the next one, mister?
We go to it.
I keep forgetting you're Hollywood, aren't you?
Yeah.
What's the next one up, Hollywood?
Bitcoin magazine. Breaking. Nigeria to ban cash withdrawals from government accounts to push forward a cashless economy. And Nigerians need Bitcoin.
There we go.
This is amazing.
So, Nigeria was one of the first places to look at CBDCs, central bank digital currencies.
Yeah.
So they were one of the first countries to look at implementing this. And you could say this is a sign of things to come. Because in places like America and in Europe, they're now introducing limits on what you can buy for cash, how much cash you can take out of banks.
Yeah.
So I think this is the slow descent into digital currency, which is, you can't stop it.
No, you can't.
All we can try and do is, I suppose, change the legislation to make it less Orwellian and fairer and more anonymous. But as we know, that's not going to happen.
No, it's not.
So yes, Nigerians need Bitcoin. What's the next one?
Let me go.
I think there's a third one. Is there
Yeah. Oh,
three?
that's the one.
We've got a lot. We've got a lot to get through today.
Coingraph analysis. According to the report from Crypto Compare, Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, increased its market share from 48.7% at the beginning of the year to 66.7% by the end of 2022.
No surprise there, is there? Its
So-
main competitors has gone to that sort of thing.
So black and white, Binance is 2/3 of the crypto market.
Yeah,
Not a good thing.
not a good thing.
Not a good thing for crypto.
No,
Not a good thing for Binance,
no.
because it gives the SEC and regulators one exchange to target.
Yeah,
And you probably need somebody or a few of them to come up on the rails. But as we've seen in the last 48 hours, Huobi and Justin Sun are having huge withdrawals. They could be the next one to collapse.
oh dear.
So you could end up with a situation where you've got Coinbase, Crypto.com, KuCoin.
Are we talking about these people later in more detail?
No, this is all kind of breaking news. We've got a lot
So
to
who are the
talk.
two people that you were just mentioning there?
Huobi.
Yeah.
They're an exchange that's going through. Do you remember when
And who were the other one?
Justin Sun? He's the
That's always been a problem for me.
he's
I always need full shade. The hair colour.
he's the guy behind Tron, not the film,
Right.
Which was a good film.
Yeah.
But no, it's the guy behind the Tron blockchain.
Right. If he can hold on when Tron the ride gets launched at Disneyland, he's going to be quids in, because that's going to be massive.
It will if it's sponsored by him.
Yeah.
Is that it for the word on the birds?
That is it, yes.
Perfect. Right, should we move on to the first article,
Okay.
which is, we're going to start with the theme of the show, which is, have we bottomed and are we
Right.
looking at an impending crash? Take it away, Hollywood.
Okay. Big move is brewing for Bitcoin as volatility hits historic lows. The Bitcoin market has become extremely boring for traders over the past few weeks. Volatility has fallen to historically low levels, but this could mean that a major move is imminent in the near future. Bitcoin is currently trading at a major low in volatility. Generally, when Bitcoin breaks out of extremely low volatility, the ensuing trend tends to last. Don't fight the trend on the next major move. Bitcoin history suggests major move. The Bitcoin Volatility Index for BitMEX, a moving average for the last 7 days, paints a very similar picture. The recent history of the Bitcoin price shows that, especially from the bull market tops down to the bottom, volatility has gradually decreased. Yeah, it's got some technical things there.
We don't need to talk about that.
Nah.
So
That's basically it.
when we bottom out,
Mm-hmm.
we crab
Yeah.
for a long time, maybe 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
And we crab between a range. Now, we crabbed between a range at the end of last year. We've crabbed around this price now for 2 or 3 weeks.
Or longer, I think.
Yeah. We can't break 17,000. And the problem
No.
is, every time we get rejected by 17 or 20 or 24,000, there's always a correction down of 4 or
Yeah.
5%.
Yeah.
The problem now is, if we can't break 17, 18,000 and we keep hitting it, at some point the floor's going to give way.
Yeah.
So if 16,000 goes, people are calling for 10,000, 12,000 Bitcoin. I don't know if it's going to get that low.
Why would they want to do that?
Because they could, if you short the market, you profit all the way down, then you close your short, and then you long Bitcoin and you follow it all the way up. So you profit on the way down and on the way up. To a trader,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what the price of Bitcoin is, but they need that volatility.
Yeah, they need the movement.
They need the movement. So if we see Digital Currency Group go bust in the next 3 or 4 days, that could be, I wouldn't call it a black swan because it's not as big as FTX, but it's
It's another downer.
another downer.
Yeah.
That's when we could see the last leg down. and then we could crab for the rest of quarter one, maybe crab for a bit of quarter two, and then the Fed have already come out and said that they're not going to change.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something's got to give. Either we go up or we go down, but we can't keep this up at the rate we're going.
It's going to go up, I think.
I'd hope so. Have we got anything else to add to that, or have we got?
I've got another article, but I don't have anything to add now. There's a lot of it.
I know.
There's a ton of things going on right now.
It's the first day of using this new streaming software.
Your camera's flipped. So if you're looking at Julian, you're looking at me right now. You're looking at me right now, but it looks like you're looking at Julian. I try to flip your camera out, like you notice there. There's a lot going on, and the chat's kind of broken. And
I'll tell you what. All right, what, are we on to another article then?
We are.
Which is Silvergate.
We're not actually. We're on some tweets. 2 tweets.
Okay.
Oh, I need to go back to this. Hold on. And this app's broken. I need to reconnect.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's a Saturday morning. We're here to entertain.
This is funny. Benjamin Cowan. Unemployment rate falls to 3.5%.
You know why that's not good news?
Go on.
I'm just asking. Do you know why?
No, I don't know why.
Because we have to.
Who's your man Cowan? Where's he from?
He's from Into the Cryptoverse,
Right.
which is a channel, and
Big boy Ben.
He's not Bitboy Ben, no.
Oh, is he not?
He's a different person.
He's a different Ben.
Yeah,
He's got an incredible hairline. He looks like a young Ray Reardon.
Really?
Yeah.
I love A Widow's Peak.
Yeah. I mean, he's great. He's just a kid. I think he had his kid between Christmas and New Year, so he's very tired.
Yeah.
He's a
Love that
tired-looking Ray Reardon.
Yeah, it's great. But you've got to be careful with it. You remember what happened to Jim Robinson?
Yeah.
He had a Widow's Peak and then suddenly got an island.
Yeah.
Yeah, declared independence.
Well, Ben Cowan has quite rightly pointed out that the Fed has to basically break the economy. And what that means is that companies have to cut corners. And one way they cut corners is by making people redundant.
Oh.
And with unemployment falling, America has an excess number of jobs.
Yeah.
So there's too many jobs for the number of people they've got.
Which begs the question, why are we in a recession?
Yeah, it does.
Anyway.
But we don't know why.
We're just told that we are.
Yeah, exactly.
They changed the definition of it, didn't they? Yeah.
They did change the definition of it. Exactly. It's no longer 2 quarters of negative growth. But anyway, so unemployment has to go up.
Or is it now a full year? Is it?
I don't know. I think they just changed it to whatever Joe Biden says.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's a full year now, maybe.
Maybe. But it's
I mean,
it's only worked for 120 years.
So why not change it now?
Exactly.
As good as time as
I
any.
mean, he's on his way out, so we thought, well, I got with a bang. I'll just change everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll just ruin economy
So
as it is.
we need unemployment to go up. We need unemployment to go up. And now, can you believe that? Unemployment
Tell
to
me
go
off
up.
all the time for eating.
And
Pincer.
we need company earnings to.
Watch him.
He's got a sore
He's
throat.
smiling.
He's got a sore throat.
Right.
All right, what's the next one? We've got a lot to get through
I've got
today.
another tweet. We're going fast today.
We're not really going fast. It's 20 minutes in, and
Well,
we've only...
it feels like it because we had about 35 pages, and now we've got about 20.
Come on. What's next?
Just in, the Fed officials agree rate cuts shouldn't happen in 2023, citing risk of inflation accelerating faster than anticipated.
Now then, you're a company, or an investor, and you're a trader, and you see the economy starting to come down, and the Fed turn around and says, you're on your own, we're not going to help you. What is that going to do to the economy and investment?
It's going to spook it a bit, I would have thought.
You're not no trust.
You're not going to put any money in.
Yep.
Which means with low levels of investment, you're not going to look for expansion.
Yeah.
Which is yet another signal that the markets are going to contract. So we need unemployment to go. I think when unemployment starts to go up, the Fed will look at it and say, right, we need to balance out stalling the economy with bringing inflation down.
Yeah.
And then you're starting to see articles in the Wall Street Journal, things like, do we even know if inflation exists anymore? How do we know if inflation has stopped? I mean, they're just stupid articles written by, I don't know, clickbaiters or idiots trying to...
People with jobs that shouldn't have them, and if they didn't have the jobs, it would improve the market.
Precisely. Precisely. So actually, if I'm talking to Julian, I've got to start doing this, haven't I?
Well,
if you've moved me
over.
over.
It looks like you're looking at Julian now, but I can try and fix it in a minute.
I don't worry about it. So, yeah, I think we've got a lot of things that the Fed have got to try and balance because they can't kill the economy, but they have got to do something about it.
Yeah.
And then the money printer will be turned back on. But as we all know, once money printing is turned back on, Bitcoin becomes risk on, and then the price will go up.
Yeah.
We're not going to see that for another 4, 5, 6 months minimum. But we do need to find a bottom. And then when we find the bottom, we need to crab.
Yeah.
And then hold on. So, okay, what's next?
Sorry, it'll get no further.
We could. I mean, Julian can tell jokes while we're waiting to.
I've forgotten the ones that we had. They weren't crypto related though, were they?
Well, the joke I liked was when you turn to your wife and said, "Am I the only one you've been with?" And she says, "Yes, because most of them have been at 8s or 9s." That was one of the best
good
ones.
joke,
That was a good one
good
that you
joke,
told me
that,
today.
All right.
Silvergate is up next.
Yes.
We
Silvergate
need-
Capital, huh?
We need, what's that interstitial music? Like supermarket music to play in the middle
Yeah,
between the
elevator
articles.
stuff like that.
Elevator music,
Yeah,
that's it.
Silvergate Capital tanks more than 40% after Crypto Bank discloses massive fourth quarter withdrawals.
Yeah.
Shares of Silvergate Capital sank 42.7% on Thursday after the crypto-focused bank released preliminary fourth quarter results that showed massive customer withdrawals. Digital asset customers declined. Total deposits declined from $3.8 billion from $11.9 billion.
I've never heard of these Silvergate people.
No.
Where are
At the
they
end of
based?
December, $150 million of the bank's deposits were held by customers who had filed for bankruptcy protection, Silvergate said.
It's just another company that's going to go out of business that hadn't existed too long.
And they lay off
Yeah,
200
right, yeah.
employees, so they lay off 40% of their workforce.
Yeah.
And they're
Huawei, by the way, the other company we mentioned before, they laid off about 20% of their staff yesterday. So there's lots of
All good for the economy, though, you could say. could
all
you
good
not?
for the economy. So Silvergate, another example of capitulation about to arrive, bottom finding.
Have they not had one of these things where you know what asset base they've got them?
No, they're not an exchange as
So
such.
we
They're a
don't
bank.
know whether they're well backed or anything, do we?
No, they've probably got a hole.
If they're like a bank, it'll only have 10%.
Yeah. Not good. We can
No.
move on. We've got a lot to get through. I'm
Yes,
quite
we've got
happy
more
to get through
tweets.
these. Now, this is the big one. This is the one I think could cause the final capitulation,
Right.
which is Genesis.
What is Genesis?
We've got tweets first.
Got some tweets.
Yes. FTX's collapse sparked a run on Silvergate Capital, forcing the bank to sell assets at a steep loss to cover some $8.1 billion of withdrawals. Oh, we kind of just talked about this already.
Yeah, we did.
Just another, re-emphasis. Just in crypto-focused bank, Silver, same thing, yeah. No.
See, they're all. It's. I mean,
Yeah, here we go, Genesis.
It's like a load of sheep running to the edge of the cliff in Dover, isn't it?
Yeah,
At some point, we're going to go over the edge of that cliff.
yeah.
And I expected it to have done and happened by the end of Friday, and we're still hanging on.
Yeah, it's like the indigenous Americans hunting buffaloes.
Yeah, it is.
They used to kill them by running them to the edge of the cliffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just crypto news on this channel. If you want to hear more about buffaloes and Native American Indians, please
Don't
like
think I
and
say that.
subscribe.
That's why I said Native Americans. I didn't add the last bit on. Don't think you meant to say that anymore.
It's not correct. is it?
Genesis.
No.
Yeah. Bankrupt 3AC founder expects Genesis bankruptcy. What happens to Grayscale?
This is really
The
not good.
DCG and Genesis debacle continue to wax strong, and Grayscale Bitcoin Trust has taken some of the heat from this. Major concerns raised around the ability of Digital Currency Group to be able to repay its debts to Genesis. Now, co-founder of the bankruptcy crypto hedge fund 3AC, Zoo, has joined the conversation as predictions could adversely impact Grayscale. Okay.
So Grayscale,
Mm-hmm.
largest, I don't know what, listed fund in America that holds Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I don't know what they've got, 150,000 Bitcoin, something like that. They're trading at about a 50 or 60%. What's the word?
Discount.
Discount. Sorry, something just popped up on my screen. Discount. So technically, if they hold Bitcoin 1 for 1 with your investment, you're technically able to buy Bitcoin at about £8,000 a Bitcoin right now.
Right.
The issue is that there's a little bit of uncertainty about where the Bitcoin is held.
Oh no.
Whether it's held with Coinbase, whether it's held legally in how it's being held. So there's a bit of a grey area about it. And the problem being is that institutions are being spooked in America. And the problem is that this could be the final bit of unwinding in the market from the FTX fallout. Because if Grayscale goes, which its shareholders are now putting a petition in to try and take over the company, by doing so, they want to convert the shares into Bitcoin, which would be a 60% premium. Well, that would be more than a 60% premium. It'd be a huge premium for those people. But it's just an absolute can of worms. Because when we looked at Digital Currency Group about 3 months ago, they had fingers in every pie.
Yeah.
Then there's Genesis, and then the biggest pie, individual pie, is the Grayscale fund. So it's just another, it's another can of worms.
So we just don't know where they've got the bits.
We don't know where the bits are. We don't know where the bits are at all. So we're not going to mention bits.
No, I'm waiting for the
No.
joke to come out.
No bits. Now we've got multiple warehouses that we're streaming into. We need to knock the bits on the head.
Yeah.
Any other tweets associated with that?
No tweets, no, just a national crime emergency.
That's the next one.
Yeah,
We're doing really well for time.
Should be, is it not?
Yep, UK Crypto Crackdown. So this is, we like adoption.
We love adoption.
Yep.
And what comes before adoption is recognition.
Yes.
We've had a lot of people this week talking about...
I was going to say we might have to have a conversation about the last 3 articles because we're 23 minutes in. We've finished mostly all the other articles.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We've got meetings after this.
Oh, well, we can...
We've got places to be.
We've got people to do and
But,
places to see.
Yeah, well, it's 23. We've got to give them content.
We have, but have we had any comments from anybody? I know the chat's broken, so it's hard to actually see if we've had any comments.
No, we've got someone say hello. You know what? Let me test. I haven't actually tested it yet.
Because this is the first time we've used this software, and it's like we're doing it in a vacuum in space,
yes,
isn't it?
Well, 23 minutes in, 24 minutes in. So I'm going to take this time to pause the stream and test if my comment thing works. So, yeah, we can all sit here in silence.
Let's tell each other jokes.
Yeah, you guys tell jokes.
Well, you must have another joke. You were full of jokes before we came on air.
Actually, yeah.
Do the math one.
Well, why did 4
never
ask 5 out?
Why did 4 never ask 5 out? Because 4 ate 6.
No, because 4 was 2 squared. You like that one?
Yeah, I do.
He likes that one.
People wonder why I sigh on the stream a lot, and it's things like this.
That's decent.
That's a shocking joke. Shocking joke. So you're trying to sort out the chat before we move on to
mainly.
UK Crackdown.
Where's the comment?
What have they done about cracking down them?
They've formed a new department, a crypto task force for the police in the UK.
Right, okay.
And they've started advertising for the positions.
I should go join it.
Apply?
Sorry?
Can we apply?
We can apply.
Can I apply? I can apply.
You
can
could
apply.
definitely apply.
I'm applying.
You can apply.
I should apply.
Are you eating an apple during a live stream?
We'll pause it.
Is this more of a desk job? Because I don't want to be out on the beat.
Yeah.
Don't we want it
out in the metaverse?
streets?
Well, I think you'll be walking around the metaverse rather than walking around the streets of London
Exactly.
with your baton.
Don't want to be doing that.
No, you don't. You're the auditor. You can walk around in your grey suit.
I could get a job in this. I've ticked loads of stuff.
You have. You've ticked lots of boxes as well,
Absolutely.
haven't you? Northerner.
Yeah.
Not going to go to the other ones.
No.
We'll leave them alone. How are we doing then?
No, I'm doing. Oh, there we go. The comments up. Fizzy Pig, hello.
Hello, Fizzy Pig. Should we get on to the next article then?
Yeah, in a minute.
a lot of downtime.
There is a lot of downtime. There is.
I quite like silence, but even there, I had to.
Well, can we not have it that big on
Yeah,
the screen?
that's what I'm doing now. I'm fixing it.
Because it's huge.
It's 26 minutes in. We've got time.
Yeah, we've got time, but the people watching don't really care.
They've left.
They've left.
They've said goodbye. Never mind.
Look at
Hello.
That's a good position. That.
Why does it say live broadcasting made easy at the top of our screen?
Ignore it. Okay, we're back.
Next then, UK Crypto Crackdown. Anytime.
All right.
What's it say?
In your own time. Can we not? We know what we need, an advert in the middle of this.
We should bring the adverts back. I spend my time making them adverts. Beautiful adverts. The ones you did. I did. We should bring them back.
What's he doing?
He's watching the stream.
I'm watching the stream back just to see how.
But we're live on the stream. This is just
Can't watch the stream on the stream.
It's unbelievable, this is.
Alright, you ready?
Well,
Yeah.
we were ready
Go
5
for it.
minutes ago.
UK National Crime Agency establishes dedicated crypto cell. Cell?
Oh, I don't like that.
How do you go arrest people or something?
Just carry on.
Don't like that.
I think the police are making a department to investigate crypto
Call it a
crimes
department.
Probably-
Don't call it a cell.
probably
Yeah, I know. What
involves
was a cell?
arrested.
What? Oh, yeah. A seller. Criminals.
Don't like that. Cell, it implies wrongdoing.
Wow. The moves comes as the government is legislating to give law enforcement greater powers to investigate and seize digital assets as part of the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Bill.
Money again.
Yeah. The role will also require the individual to provide strategic and tactical advice to investigators in dealing with cases involving crypto, supporting both existing and new investigations. The position requires experience in identifying and recovering seed phrases alongside advanced tracing through blockchains. Okay.
So I think that's needle in a haystack
It is.
type. I don't think they're going to be able to pull this off,
No.
are they?
But I think it's good that they're thinking about it.
Yes.
He said one of the providers is currently quoting $60,000 to $80,000 per license. These prices, they added, were unachievable or unsustainable for policing.
Yeah.
What do you mean, license? Is that what, to work?
Yeah. The problem is, like when the internet started, which I go on about all the time,
Yeah.
you had internet businesses go from a few hundred to hundreds of thousands in about 10 years. And the police couldn't keep up. So fraud was massive for like 5 or 6 years until they got their hands on it and actually sorted it out.
Yep.
And this is going to be the same thing. You've got 8 billion people all interacting in a metaverse. Who actually has authority in the metaverse for that crime? And how do we know where that person has committed the crime?
Now, how are you going to recover a seed phrase?
Well, that's quite easy. You just raid somebody's house and they'll have the seed phrases somewhere in the house. You're giving criminals far too much credit.
Is that wait? Does that mean recovering seed phrase of the criminal who has the money and then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I thought it was talking about recover. Okay. Like of recovering seed phrases of stolen this, that, the other.
No. So if you steal somebody's money and they track you down, they'll come to your place of abode if it's in the UK, and they will recover the seed phrases from you or from your house.
Right.
Because people tend to keep seed phrases in books. As we saw with that guy who was pulled over by the police, people have notebooks in their house with their seed phrases in.
Yeah, I was thinking like if it was stored on like a virtual place, maybe like a encrypted place, you're gonna need a cryptographer to deal with that.
Criminals aren't that
Or a
clever.
set of pliers.
Oh yeah, right, true.
Criminals aren't that clever.
Well, okay.
They're not.
I mean, it's true.
If they were good...
if they were smart, they wouldn't be a criminal.
Exactly.
So, well.
Exactly. So this is good news for me. My question is about how are they going to enforce themselves in the metaverse? Because if you've got a decentralized metaverse that doesn't record your location and a criminal act is committed in the metaverse, how on earth are you going to track that person?
And whose jurisdiction is it?
And whose jurisdiction is it going to be in? Are we going to end up with a global police task force where all the police come together
Maybe we should set that up. Then they'll have to buy it off us. No?
Stick to your bits.
Oh.
That's a way better idea.
Oh.
You don't want sticky bits though.
Although, later on, we're going to talk about bonks, which is quite close to bits,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So virtual police.
Yeah. Your NFT will be impounded and arrested.
By the virtual police.
Yeah.
In a virtual police station.
He'll chase you in a virtual police car.
Just
And
fly
hold
away.
virtual interviews.
Yeah.
Under virtual caution.
Yeah.
Just turn the game off so they can't get you.
Sorry?
Just turn the game off.
I know. I don't
Can't you
know.
just kill them in the game? Because, like, you know, like GTA, right? Can't you just, like,
That's
Get-
virtual murder.
can't you just get a helicopter and fly away?
Are we
Yeah.
going to have to invent brand new crimes?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are.
virtual murder. How many years do you get in prison for killing someone in the game?
In virtual prison.
Yeah, virtual prison.
And when does it slip over from virtual prison to real prison?
If you do it too
What
many
makes the offence so bad?
times. Children.
Children.
Kill children.
Virtually kill children.
Yeah, virtually.
Well, you don't know how
Should we
old.
move on?
But what if my character's a child?
That's fine then.
I think we've
you're
lost.
on really
We've lost
dodgy
you, Ian.
ground.
We've lost
No,
you.
you just
Ian.
go to normal. You go virtual. Naughty corner.
Right.
Let's
And
see.
you, whenever you log into the game, you're always staring at a wall for like.
For 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
And then when you get out, your mum turns your head and goes, "Hello." like that.
Bonkers. Bonkers.
Well, hold on.
So
Okay.
what's this bonk thing?
Stupid.
You're going to hear all about it.
Oh, right, okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Bonk token goes bonkers. Haha. As traders chase after high yields in Solana the Solana ecosystem. Traders are piling into Bonk, boosting its price by triple digits in the last 24 hours and possibly hinting at a trend reversal in Solana price. A meme token modeled after Shiba Inu that launched on December 25th is skyrocketing, and some traders believe the token's trading volume is potentially driving Solana's price up. The Solana price has gained 34% in the past 24 hours. Oh, and in the past 24 hours, Bonk has climbed 117%.
So,
what's bonk meant
Oh,
to
right.
do?
Initially, 50% of the token supply was airdropped to Solana users.
that's right. It was.
Did I get any?
No, you didn't.
Why not?
Because you eat apples on a live stream.
Oh, okay.
So what's
Oh,
the
yeah,
bonk
highly
mean?
highly returned, yeah. You even looked at this as well. Liquidity pools are earning over 999% APR,
On Orca.
even above though.
So I bought $6 worth of bonk, went to bed and woke up and I'd made 68 cents profit.
But didn't you tell me of a guy who put a bunch of money in? He made like, how much was it?
Yeah, he put in $150,000 into bonk, and over the course of about 24 hours, I think in interest alone he'd made $25,000.
That's crazy.
But as you'll see from the channel, we uploaded a couple of warning videos, one as a short and one as a main video explaining why this is a bad idea.
But what does bonk proclaim itself to do?
Nothing yet.
What's it saying that it will do?
Well, can you bring up the website link that I gave you?
Oh, got a tweet from you.
There's a tweet from
From
me.
us, from these really smart people over at Crypto Warehouse.
And what does my tweet say?
Please, for the love of all that is crypto, stay on the path of Bitcoin. And got this classic meme
Got a
of
classic meme there.
the man looking back at Bonk and Bitcoin's all.
Yeah.
sad.
So if you bring up bonk,
Bonk, the people's dog coin.
so basically this is a meme coin,
Yeah.
and it came out of, I wouldn't say desperation, but it came out of the need to rejuvenate Solana.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a few things that have come out of this which are a huge positive. Number one, you can use it in combination with something called Hey Wallet, Hey, and Hey Wallet allows you to go onto Twitter and say, hey wallet, give the first 100 people to retweet me 10,000 bonk. And then every person who retweets you, who has a hey wallet, will be given 10,000 bonk.
Where have I got my 10,000 bonk from to give to them?
Well, you've obviously been airdropped it, or you've bought it, or
Right.
whatever. So it's become like a micro-transactional phenomenon.
Tipping tool.
That's good.
Right? Which is good.
You need one of them.
So this meme coin, which I've slated for the last 96 hours, I still think it's a way to lose your money, because what happens is retail come in who've never heard of anything other than Bitcoin, have suddenly heard of Bonk and want to buy it. Exit letter.
Oh, I went to the intro by accident.
Sorry?
I went to the intro and by accident about now.
Are you still eating an apple?
Yeah.
No, it's just everything's going wrong at the same time.
Go on.
I don't know what we're saying now.
Uh,
Are we back?
Yeah, we're fine.
Right. So retail are now coming to it, and they then provide the liquidity for the people. It's just the intro was
Well, got me back to it.
So Mike, you would be.
Yeah.
There's all sorts going on, but the thing's on fire in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah.
There's
There's
things
so
on fire.
many things. We're streaming to 3 different places. This app broken. There's a whole new UI.
So, Bonkers people have been buying Bonk, and they are providing the exit liquidity for the people who've got in at the beginning. So if you got in 5 or 6 days ago, you would have made an awful lot of money. I think somebody said if you'd have bought $1,000 of Bonk fairly early on, that would have reached $300,000 in value at its peak, and it's retraced. And the video that we put out that said please don't buy Bonk, we managed to time the top, because I think our video came out on the 5th of January or the 6th of January, which was the peak of the price of Bonk, and it's retraced an awful lot since then. However, as a social experiment, it has been brilliant, and we've learnt an awful lot from it. And in hindsight, if people weren't losing the shirts buying it, I'd say that it's shown Twitter that you can have a meme coin. Because, I mean, I don't know how many Bonk there are. There's trillions of them or something like that. But each one is worth like 6 decimal places, 256 cents. So it's a fraction. So when you give somebody 10,000 Bonk, it's actually like 2 cents.
Yeah.
But it's the way of generating a social interaction, the way of tipping people. It's worked, and it's probably shown Dogecoin its arse.
Yeah.
In all honesty. So, although I'm fairly negative on it, I'm negative on it because people are going to lose money.
Yeah.
I'm actually really positive on it in terms of what it can do. And there's an entire NFT market that will be solely based in Bonk coming out. So your Bonk's actually going to have a reason. So you're not going to, it's not just a meme coin that doesn't have a purpose anymore. There's Bonk boxes where you get these kind of, what do you call them?
Surprise gifts.
No, like they've got in FIFA and
Like a pack.
yeah,
Right,
so
loot box.
Yeah, loot
Right.
box. That's the word. So you now have these loot boxes in Bonk where you can, get an NFT or whatever. So although I'm 99% negative, I do see a lot.
They're going to add utility over time,
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
important, because currently it is tipping, but it is a social interaction, but when you think about it, you're just being tipped a coin which has no use other than
Exactly.
trying to sell it. But if
Yeah.
people aren't buying it, then there's no point, obviously.
Yeah.
And the value's just not going to be there. So, but it's good that they're adding value to it.
And the other thing it's done is it's shown just what massive volume of transactions you can have on the Solana network, because these things are flying around. So stress testing the Solana network has been another major plus for this.
I mean, I think it's with most layer 2s, right? Where like it scientifically makes sense.
I don't think it's a layer 2. It's just a meme coin on Solana, because Solana's already so cheap.
Right. Okay. Well, would a coin built on top of another blockchain, right?
Yeah.
It would make sense that it would be fast, even if it's fractionally faster. It would make sense it's faster due to the fact that if they wrap up multiple transactions into a single Solana transaction, it will just make sense that it'll go faster. Or obviously, if the Bonk transactions outweigh the Solana transactions, it'll make it more similar. But
Yes.
anyway,
I'm not going to get too technical on that, but yes,
Right.
it's stress tested the network
Right.
an awful lot, and that's another positive out of it. So let's see. Maybe we'll make another video about Bonk, and maybe
why
we'll,
you should buy Bonk?
why you should, no, nobody should be buying Bonk.
No.
But it would be a good way.
Non-financial advice,
It
don't buy
would
it.
be a good way to tip people
Yeah,
on
when
the
it equalises
Solana.
a bit and when it's not crazy.
Yeah. And if anybody wanted an NFT video making about their project, I'm sure we'd accept.
We'll happily accept Bonk.
We would happily accept Bonk, wouldn't we?
Absolutely.
You'd
We'll
love
accept anything.
You'd love a bag full of Bonk.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
what we will accept right now from anyone who's watching? For them to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Click the bell.
Click the bell.
Click the bell so you don't miss a video or a live stream we do.
That's it.
Well, to be honest, is there a bell on Twitter and Facebook? Because we're not just on YouTube anymore. We're on Facebook and YouTube.
I don't know.
Like the Facebook
Click the
page.
follow, I guess. Do you follow
Don't you like
on
pages or
Tweeters?
something?
Do you follow on Twitter?
You do Facebook. Follow the Twitter account. Like the Facebook page. Subscribe to YouTube. Comment if you want us to do any videos. We'll
Click the
happily do.
bell.
Click the bells. Thank you. That's that. Carry on.
Logan's coffee run.
Oh,
This was your
yeah.
idea.
What a terrible thing.
Can we go to the
Walmart
next?
was a bit that
I know, it doesn't matter. Can we go to the next article, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
I just disconnected everything. Oh,
We're
with
off
Walmart enabled. Oh. Shame. Anyways. Okay. The T. Logan Paul versus crypto YouTuber. That's very insulting. Why do you call him crypto YouTuber? Oh, Coffeezilla, his name. He has a name.
It's a terrible name. We've been there before.
No.
Can we read the article, please?
That's forward. Yeah.
I don't care.
Hate his name.
I don't care about his name.
I hate his
I
But-
don't care about his name.
But-
His name's irrelevant. It could be called John Stone.
Coffeezilla versus Logan Paul. It's 5 days into the new year, and every day's felt like an episode from The Real Housewives. Celeb and NFT.
I've got a theory about this, which I'll tell you at the end.
Okay.
Being it together.
Choose your fighter. Logan Paul, celeb, YouTuber, WWE wrestler, and part actor.
Did you say he was a WWE wrestler?
Yeah, and a part actor.
So he's an actor.
What a
Part
load of
actor.
rubbish.
He's an actor.
Yeah.
He's not an actor, and he's not a wrestler, and he's not a boxer.
But,
He's a man
actors.
with a blonde beard that sits in front of a microphone. That's what he is. Who's famous for nothing.
Wow.
What are they fighting over? Mrs. Diller's 3-part video series alleging that the play-to-earn game Paul advertised Crypto Zoo is a scam. Here's what Coffeezilla alleges. First episode, it's a total rug pull. Oh no, first point is a total rug pull. Which is fair enough because there were group chats scheming with all the founders of when to sell, how not to ruin the market. Number 2, Crypto Zoo's artwork was pulled from stock images. This is true. This is stupid because Logan Paul claimed that all the art was theirs and they had multiple artists doing all the art, even though it's just a quick Photoshop between two animals. Number 3 is run by ex-felons. Yep. Coffeezilla
This
alleges.
is all allegedly, and we don't necessarily agree
No, it's not.
with the opinions
can't
being
verify
expressed.
it.
We can't verify it. We're just
Confirm
giving our
or
opinion.
deny,
Well-
neither.
Well, I mean,
I don't care.
Number
we,
2,
we
you
haven't
can-
verified it.
I can confirm number 2.
I can't confirm or
Neither
deny
can I.
anything.
That's fine. I can confirm number 2.
It's just a conspiracy theory. It's just a tinfoil hat conspiracy theory in
Yeah.
my eyes.
All right.
It's two people that should know better that are just yet again having a spat.
It's run by
As if I
ex-felons.
really care.
Paul's manager, Jeff Levin, Crypto King, ex-dev Eddie Ibanez, ex-dev Zach Kelling. Kelling's been arrested multiple times, and Ibanez is a con man. But Paul said he had no idea. He pulled the oopsie, it's not my fault. That's the only hiring team that I trusted card. That's true. He's suing Coffeezilla. He said Coffeezilla's video.
Defamation. Is he suing him for defamation?
I think so, yeah. He said Coffeezilla's video was misleading, illegal, and only for the clicks.
How can you
Coffeezilla knows
sue somebody for defamation of character when you're of such a poor character standing in the first place?
Allegedly.
That's basically it.
Allegedly.
That's why.
So my theory is that CoffeeZilla, this is my theory,
Yeah.
not based on fact. My theory is that CoffeeZilla has gone to, what's he called?
Logan Paul.
Logan
Paul
Paul.
Logan.
Paul Logan. Not Conrad Logan, who played for
No.
County in the...
No, not him.
Not him. He has gone to Mr. Logan, Mr. Paul, and said, I'm going to make a video about you, but I'm going to absolve you of any actual blame. Direct blame.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go down the angle that you were surrounded by people who have committed
Yeah.
fraudulent
Who
activities
may have taken advantage of you.
and have taken advantage of you. Okay?
Yeah.
But what we want really is we want beef between us because it's going to
Don't
boost
like
your
that term
channel.
either. Argument.
Beef.
Just call it argument. It's nothing to do with beef, is
Yeah,
it?
but we're on the YouTubes and the Twitters now. It's beef.
Brogan can say beef. You can't. You're too old.
Aggro. I
Aggro.
say aggro.
Aggro's fine.
Okay, so they've got a bit of aggro going
Yeah.
on. It's still there, by the way.
I know. I need to close the stream so I can turn off the watermark.
All right, we don't need to do that. It's gone. I mean, it's gone wrong enough already. We might as well just stream somebody else's
What's up on
stream.
Facebook?
That's nice.
Hello, Facebook.
Does Facebook work anymore?
Hello, Facebook.
Facebook.
So my theory is that they've had some aggro
Yeah.
to boost Mr. Paul and
Yeah.
Mr. Zilla.
Advertising. That's all it is.
How many new subscribers to CoffeeZilla's YouTube channel do you think this is
Huge
generated?
amount.
So we had I don't know, let's say 1.3 million on YouTube to start before this.
Yeah.
How many do you think he's got now?
2 million.
Good guess, 2.3 million. So he's gained 1 million YouTube subscribers
Just like
from
that.
this, just
Just
like
by
that.
piggybacking on the back of
Yeah.
somebody else.
That's why I said in the group chat you should do something scandalous.
You did say that, yeah.
I
but
think
we're
eating
very
an apple
frightened.
over the course of 25 minutes on a live stream is scandalous.
I don't like scandal. I don't really like
We should do something extreme.
arguing with people. What's the point?
There is no point.
I've always been of the opinion if I think you're stupid, that's enough done. Why do I need to tell you that I think you're stupid? Who's going to benefit out of that?
We wouldn't be making very long YouTube videos. It would be, hello and welcome to a YouTube video we're making about Mr. Paul. Over to you, Julian. He's just stupid, isn't he? And thanks for listening.
Exactly.
It'd
that.
be about 25 seconds long. You've got to pad
Yeah.
it out. You've got to add the
Drama.
aggro in, the drama.
No, I don't need that.
Do you not watch Hollyoaks and
No,
Crossroads?
no.
Should do.
I
Crossroads.
shouldn't.
Crossroads was brilliant. Especially Benny.
He wouldn't be allowed as a character anymore.
No, he wouldn't. So I think it's all done. I think the aggro has been caused to propel both of them into the news. Staged. Like everything else in Mr. Paul's life, it's
Yeah.
staged.
Yeah,
The fight with Conor McGregor that's never happened.
yeah.
The fight with Tommy
that-
Fury that's never happened.
When does Jake Paul?
I don't care. One of them. They could both fight Conor McGregor at the same time, and Conor McGregor would walk out after the first round and have a cup of tea.
And his
Because
leg
he'd
break
one-shot the pair of them.
it. Would fall back on his leg and break it.
No, he wouldn't.
And then
His
hurl
leg's better
abuse at them as they're walking off.
His leg's better now. Yeah, but the abuse would be an Irish, it'd be funny.
Let's
Let's move on now to all AIs on NFTs.
We have a tweet. Just in, Logan Paul is considering taking legal action. Anyways, that's the tweet. We already know this. We've already read it. Artificial intelligence continues to find new use cases in Web3, including the areas
Web3.
of art generation, copywriting, coding, and much more. Do you know this is good? This AI stuff, like Stable Diffusion,
Yeah.
it's gonna make it so much easier for people to like create NFTs.
We're not gonna need to stream anymore. We
Yeah,
just need to record our voice long
Yeah.
enough for it to pick up our three voices,
Yeah,
and then we hand it over to the chat AI system,
yeah.
and then it just automatically streams about a subject of our choice.
Oh.
So we won't even need to be here. Just be our three beautiful faces.
But what do we do instead?
We just watch our own streams back.
But we were bored of doing that. That's
watch
the only
other-
reason that we're in it first. place.
Watch
We
other
were
people's
bored.
streams. Watch other people's
But
streams.
we were bored of doing that. That's what I'm saying. We just wanted to get out of the house. So if we're now handing that over to some machine to actually generate, we're back to square one.
Yeah, but we could replace these tables with a pool table and play pool.
But we didn't want
Yeah,
to.
streamed there.
I joined the snooker club. You went once.
That's true.
We
Yeah,
were
but
bored.
We did. Right. What's AI got to say about this? I don't think Julian's very impressed by AI, to be honest.
No, I'm not.
Do you know what it stands
Dangerous. Augmented intelligence.
for? Artificial intelligence.
Artificial. See, it's artificial.
It is.
Mm.
God almighty, we're having to wait for him. It's like being a waiter ready to take away the main course.
It is, isn't it?
Artificial intelligence AI tools join the ranks of smart contracts, NFTs that go in, and various other tech that includes that currently makes it web free. Systems are being used to develop art prompts, assist with writing code, create tweets, and much more. Some of the AI websites currently available include Copy AI, ChatGPT, Synthesia.io, Upword, and Tribescaler.com, and Stable Diffusion. They've left that out.
You've lost me here, Brogan.
Huh?
What is this about?
Just using AI to create content, and which could be used for Web3. It's basically what it's about.
I'm back now.
It's like
It's
art.
just for lazy people.
Yeah, like the coding part, it's not that good. Firstly, so you still need to know how to code. It's not that good, to be honest. But the art part, I agree with.
Yeah, this reminds me of a piece of art I saw the other day, which was an art in the form of a mathematical equation.
Right.
And it says modern art equals brackets. Anyone could do that. Minus yes, but you didn't. Close brackets. It's exactly what this is. It's the idea, isn't it? You need the original idea.
Yeah, but with the AI, you still have AI doesn't come up with it for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So do it yourself.
Well,
Brush stroke yourself.
what if you can't? What if you have no arms?
Oh, stupid answer to my question.
What if you have no arms and legs and you have to use your voice?
This is where you get from this age.
No, it's true. You have to think about it. There's the people out there who have no limbs.
95% of people, probably more, don't fall under that argument.
There's still people have to create.
The
This is
argument-
2023. We
the
need to
argument-
cater for everybody.
No, we don't.
There's already a machine out there for people that can't pay it without arms.
What's it called?
I don't know, but there's a machine out there.
Does it work?
You don't need this, is what I'm saying.
Right.
No,
If
we
you
don't.
don't
I
have
think
the
you do.
original idea, you've got nothing.
Well, you have to come up with the idea yourself.
but
With
apparently not, because we're saying that you just punch in the title of what we want to do and all the ideas, content is created.
if that's ChatGPT with Stable Diffusion.
That's
Well,
where
AI
this is going. I don't like it.
I'm with Julian on
It's
this one.
killing creativity
It is.
and originality.
Just like Rishi Sunak
And
wants you to stay learning maths until the end of your college. So rather than letting you go to college and choose what you want to do, he's now saying you need to learn maths to the age of 18. He's not saying you can learn painting, creative arts, learn to be an actor, learn to be a poet, learn to be a musician, learn to be anything creative. He wants you to learn maths. But interestingly, you have to learn maths till the end of your college life, but he doesn't teach you economics or home economics or how to budget or how to look after yourself.
Does he teach you English?
But you need to know integration
No.
Does he want to carry on with
and
English?
differentiation by parts.
He wants to completely remove your choice at what you want to study.
All this abbreviating in English does my head in as well.
Yeah. OMFG.
Stop it.
OMFG.
Write it properly.
Yeah.
I use full stops in texts. You're laughing. Why are you laughing?
So do I.
But why does that instigate a laugh? And there'll be a person watching this who's
True.
also
How many
laughing
people are
at
watching
that
right now?
comment.
No idea.
We have 4 people. Welcome everyone from YouTube and Facebook, Twitter. You're failing
They've
us.
joined because of my rant. That's why
They
they're
have.
here.
They
Because
have.
they're all probably about 40 to 50.
Wait,
They want to know why the angry bee is so angry,
Yes,
don't they?
that's what they want to know.
And I know why. We don't need to wave anymore. You've waved 6 times.
It's the end of society, the way that we're going.
It
Where
is.
does it end? How much more or how much less can you do?
We don't know.
But that's the aim in life, to do less.
but the
What
reason
are you
why
doing?
I don't, I'm not mad about this art yourself stuff, is because I'm not an artist myself. If I was an artist, I wouldn't like it because it's taking over my job in a way.
What's your job? Creating what you've done this morning, which I
Right.
have no idea how
Doing
to do.
techie stuff is what my
Yeah.
job is.
So in tomorrow, when I just talk into some sort of microphone, I want to do
It'll-
exactly what Brogan did yesterday, and it does it. Are you going to be happy with that?
What if he does
Because
something?
then I'm equally as good as you are.
Well then, that's
I'm not,
fine.
am I?
Nope.
If he did it, if he did it, and I'm already here, then that's fine because I'm happy for doing it for me.
No. No.
AI can only go so far.
Well, creatively, it can't do this.
Well, we hope it
I've had to
can.
think about where everything, how everything should look, where it should go. So in that sense, it can't do it. It can
Yeah, but
suggest things.
How many things have you done that are aesthetic things that automatically generate? And you look at them and flick through. Yeah, that one's pretty good, actually. No, start it. Do it yourself. Do it from scratch.
One thing, which is the thing on the left, which is the
I
counters.
mean, in life in general.
Oh right.
It's like a screensaver on a phone.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Do
like.
you have one of the ones that they automatically generate for you?
I've no
I
idea.
would suggest that 90% of people do.
I don't think I've got a screensaver.
I don't. I create my own. It's of interest. Is that from the phone company?
Maybe.
You see what I mean?
I don't want a photo. Like
I don't want a photo. I haven't got a photo.
What do you have on your phone?
I created my own image.
Of what?
Well, I can't show you because we're using it.
No,
But you can tell us what it is.
What is it?
Well, it's an image of something that matches something else that I've got. So when I carry the two items together, in my
Is it
opinion,
a logo?
Is it you scoring the winning goal against Man United for
No.
Barnsley in the 91st minute at Oakwell?
No.
That's what I'd have as
I
my
have a
screensaver.
wallet and I carry a mobile phone in my hand
Yeah.
because I'm of that generation. I'm from the north. Don't believe in bags. So in my deluded head, the phone and the wallet match.
Right.
Therefore, the screensaver should match the wallet. So I've created it to match.
So what have you done? Like got the logo?
I think that's. I know what he's doing. He's colour coordinated himself. It's
Correct.
Nice, that.
Okay.
But the phone company don't provide that to me.
No.
So why
fair
should I
enough
be
then.
so lazy just to think, yeah, that's all right? No.
Well, I don't want to I don't have anything to go off to personalize it that much. I
Yes,
don't
you
want
do.
to do that.
Yes, you do.
What?
You're just not thinking about it.
I don't want to.
You're taking the easy route.
But I don't want. Well, okay.
You're with me, aren't you?
Hmm?
You're with me, aren't
But
you?
it's so
was.
like
I've
normal.
stopped
Oh yeah,
listening
I'm gonna
now.
take a picture of my dog and have it.
No, but that's personal choice. But at least they are actually doing something.
I think it's your creative decision to want to have something colourful. Like this.
I think it's just a slippery slope. We're all getting really, really idle.
No.
Definitely.
Well, yeah, well, actually, no. To be honest, I do agree.
There are people that put the dogs on running machines. That's how idle this world's got.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we know where them people are. Sidewalk.
Let's
Water.
go on to question time, as we've got meetings to
I'm
have.
sure there's going to be a lot of people siding with me with their comments.
There are.
after that.
I sided with you at the start.
No,
I was
I
with
agree,
you by the
but
end.
some
You
of the
don't
some
really
of the art
agree.
stuff.
You
No,
don't
no.
really. Deep down, you don't agree.
No, I agree. But
Because to
I
agree
don't
would
agree.
mean that I'd make your life harder than it currently is.
I agree on some things.
But not all. Therefore, he doesn't agree. We'll have to agree to disagree.
There you go. Yeah,
My
there's nothing
life
really
will be
much
more
else for that
fulfilled.
other thing. Anyway,
Question time.
you're going to here to do it. Stupid. Yes. So, is it me or you going first?
Let's do you first.
Me. Okay.
And don't forget to remind everybody that they are also allowed to answer the questions.
Yes. Or ask questions.
Ask questions, answer the questions.
We've got one person on Facebook still.
See?
Is there a comment section on Facebook?
Who knows? Let's get to the questions, shall we?
Oh, I'm going first. Okay.
You can go first. What's your
Okay, the camera
question?
works good. My question is, which coin has the coolest logo?
That's a
That's
nice,
a good question.
simple, easy,
Um,
straightforward question.
I like that question.
Bonk has a nice logo. I like the dog on
Bonk's
that.
nice.
It's like Doge, but it's more
Solanified. It's been solanified.
poppy.
Yeah.
Is any of the ones? Polygon's quite nice. I like colour on that.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
Sick.
The
That's
kind of
good, yeah.
chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
You?
Yes, what's my question?
Your question is, what is your favourite meme coin?
My favourite meme coin. Another really nice,
I'd have
simple,
struggled with these questions. to be
simple,
fair.
easy
Yeah, they're
question
quite
for
hard
me.
to think of.
Yeah.
I will go for
Everyone's
Bonk.
quite lazy these days, aren't they?
Bonk. Bonk is taking home the bacon today,
Yeah.
which is funny because if it was called Oink, it would already be made of bacon.
See, the only other one that I know is Doge, and I hate how that looks.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah, it's
I'm
my
mixing
idea,
your two
Because
questions,
we have Onk.
which is not the answer, is it?
Exactly. So I'm going to go for Bonk. So Bonk is the favourite meme coin of the day and the favourite logo of the day. Right. What have we got for Julian this week? Julian the layman. Julian the man who asks all the normal
Yeah.
Run-of-the-mill questions. What have we got for him?
So, Julian, you have. Can you explain the difference between application-specified integrated circuit (ACIS) and
ASIC.
and graphics processing unit (GPU) mining? And which coins do you recommend mining?
You just say that again.
Can you explain the difference between application-specific integrated circuit (ASIC) and graphics processing unit (GPU) mining? And which coins do you recommend mining?
No, the answer to that is no. I
Okay.
can't. But if I was to take a guess,
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. I've got a bit of a sore rib.
Oh, right, okay.
what was the name of the first one again?
ASIC.
Yeah, what's that stand for?
Application-specific integrated circuit.
And the second one?
GPU.
Yeah, graphics something.
Processing. Graphics processing unit.
I'd say the second one seems to be a bit more open source.
Okay.
You could do anything with it.
Right.
This one sounds quite... Would I
Digital
mine?
mining.
Yeah,
Digital mining.
Yeah, what would I continue to mine?
Yeah.
Even though it's getting harder and harder, it'd still be the Bitcoin. I'm all about the
My
Bitcoin.
camera has gone off.
Whose has?
Mine.
Mine hasn't.
Yours hasn't. I didn't say yours got off.
Mine's fine. Well, that's a great question and a great answer.
Was it? I don't think it was an answer.
You
to be
kind of
fair.
hit the dartboard.
Did I?
Yeah. We span you around 3 times and you threw the dart and it did hit
back.
the board.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you did.
They're a pure chance.
So ASIC miners
Yeah.
are specific miners built to mine.
Look at that.
And GPU miners are a generic type of mining.
I use the word generic.
And ASIC miners tend to be more energy efficient,
Yeah.
whereas GPUs aren't.
They just
And
use your GPU. So you can mine on your own computer,
Yeah.
on your own laptop, for example. You can use GPU mining because every computer has a GPU.
But things are more efficient in certain ways. And
Right.
Ethereum spent a long time during their proof of work days trying to stop GPU mining because GPU mining was taking up too much energy,
Right.
and Nvidia and people like that were throwing the toys out the pram because gamers weren't able to get their hands on graphics cards because the
Right.
miners were stealing them all. So there you go.
We're using a lot of energy, aren't we, at the moment?
Which country do you think produces the most miners in the world?
Ireland.
Close. China.
Yeah, but is that
That's
per,
kind of obvious, though, isn't
per
it?
100 people, or is that just number in
Bitmain
total?
produces the most miners.
I don't think it produces Northern Ireland. I'd say out of every 10 Irishmen, there's one miner.
Anyway, that's the end of the show.
Yes.
Let's thank everybody from every channel for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you. No. Thank you, YouTube.
Okay.
Is this a new
Thank you, Facebook.
No.
I'm not going to do this every week.
I hope
is it?
not.
No thanks, Twitter, because no one's there.
Okay. Like and subscribe.
Big thanks to Brogan, I think, today as well for the technical side.
Big
of
thanks
things.
for holding it together.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like Spider-Man in that one movie where he like put the web on both sides of the boat as it's falling.
Held it together.
It's been tough for him. That I've
Yeah.
watched his pain.
I have.
Yeah.
I
So
felt
it's
his
been tricky
pain.
for him.
I felt his pain.
Equally as tricky for me though, seeing him there in his Guantanamo Bay tracky bottoms.
Do
It's
you
had
know
a
what?
very mixed
I've
message
spent
for me.
weeks trying to work out what they remind me of.
Guantanamo Bay.
It's Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, get some cable ties and tie his ankles together.
And on that note, we will see you all on Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock UK time, 7
Yeah.
o'clock Central European
Yeah.
time.
That's true, yeah.
And yes, we will try and be a little bit more organised.
Yeah, we've got everything sorted out now for this. So next stream should be a bit more fluid.
Yes.
And timing wise, everyone should be more
Thanks
people
for
here.
being our test audience then.
Yes, thank you, the 3 people here.
For being
One
our
on
guinea
Facebook.
pigs.
He's
And
done it
YouTube.
again.
We don't
Gotta
need to keep
stop
clapping,
that.
do we?
have to have
Haven't
a
we?
vote after this.
I think we use the cable ties next week to tie his hands behind his back.
Definitely, yeah.
Or we could get one of those chains, you know, you see in the American cop shows where he can't lift his hands
Yeah.
that far up.
Or he does and his legs move at the same time. Yeah.
Right, let's don't turn us off.
All right, well,
Press a button.
make sure you subscribe on YouTube, click the bell, and do the thing on Facebook, which people on Facebook do.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.